promised, now it's time to listen to some Iranian rock and roll. Reza Sayah takes us underground in Tehran.
5 days a week, 20-year-old Siavash kisses his mother goodbye, then disappears into Tehran's underground to do what's forbidden in the Islamic Republic of Iran.
They think, oh, an anarchist?
They think you're an anarchist?
Yes, they think, but I'm not.
With his 3 bandmates, Siavash squeezes into the Sagduni, Farsi for the doghouse, a cramped garbage room turned music studio where the soundproofing is styrofoam.
For not bothering the neighbors.
The mic stand is an old gas container.
It says 1942, gasoline container.
From World War II.
And the door out never seems to work.
Why can't you open it?
When you want to open this thing, you must think about everything but that thing.
But none of that matters when the music starts. For Iranian indie rock band Yellow Dogs, this closet-sized studio is a sanctuary, a place where 4 best friends, none older than 22, chase an improbable dream.
They're like my brothers. Really, they are more close than my brothers.
I know with the kind of music we're playing, I know 100% we'll make it, and that's why I've dedicated my life to it.
What's standing in the way of their dreams are the laws of Iran, where rock and roll is not a serious crime, but still deemed un-Islamic.
The law has a problem with rock music, so we can't play it.
Ignore the law and you can be jailed for the night, flogged, accused of Satan worship.
We don't want to change the world, we just want to play music.
The Yellow Dogs describe their music as modern rock played with bad equipment. Most of them don't speak English, but remarkably sing it just fine. Their lyrics are about freedom and their dreams. In one song, they speak out against an oppressive mullah, but they give equal time to American greed and consumerism.
People just want more, so the world is getting unbalanced. And because governments, they want more, they will make more pollutions. And so one day the whole world and whole human race, I think, if we do this way again and again, one day we'll all be destroyed by what we did.
For Iran's rockers, performing out in public is not going to happen. That's why they go deep underground to places like this. We can't tell you exactly where we are, but what we can tell you is this used to be the basement of an apartment building. Now it's where some of Iran's most talented rockers do what they love to do.
23-year-old Puya has turned this basement into one of Tehran's most popular underground music halls. For many of Iran's young rock groups, this secret hideout is where the dream begins.
When things are tough, it makes you try your hardest to reach your goals.
In Tehran's underground, there's not much luxury, but plenty of ingenuity.
Take 2 cinder blocks, a string, and a newspaper, and a dining table. You have underground ping pong. Take some gift wrap and a hanger, and you have
underground mood lighting.
Underground mood lighting.
The mood is most intense during concerts. This is home video of one of only 2 underground shows the Yellow Dogs have ever performed. On this night, the crowd barely tops 100, but for Siavash, it's a taste of the dream.
I saw the joy in people's eyes in what they do, and yes, like moving their heads. Wow, it's great.
What you see with bands outside of Iran is that there's a lot of support behind the four musicians who play. We don't have anyone behind us.
Except for their parents. Without their support, Iran's underground rockers admit their dreams would die.
The first time he came and said, "Mom, I want to be a rock and roller," what was your reaction?
I was happy. I was happy.
Siavash's mother says her son may look like a bad boy, but she raised a great son.
I see the humanity between him and his bandmates. When he said they're like his brothers, I felt tears coming to my eyes. There are human relations and they're very strong.
She's the best mother to me. You know, she's really supportive.
One Iranian indie rock group has already made its dream come true. Hypernova was born in Iran's underground. Today they're touring the U.S. with an album due out this year.
I'm happy they're making it, and it's good for us too. The more success they have, the more we can imagine what it's like to make it.
The Yellow Dogs may not have to imagine much longer. A music festival in New York was so impressed with their sound, organizers invited them to perform in the fall. For Iranian rock groups, an official invite from the U.S. is often their only shot to leave Iran.
Oh, we gonna rock, man. You know, we are live performers, and I know that we can do this great.
For the Yellow Dogs, it's one more step out of the undergrounds of Tehran. One more step towards an improbable dream. For Inside the Middle East, Reza Sayah, CNN, Tehran.